are these Baylor Bears?
Well, I think we wanted to see them play against Oklahoma to find out how real they really were, and they went up and put 41 on Oklahoma, beat them 41-12 when they were down early last week. Texas Tech, Texas Tech jumped on them. I think they were up 14-0, and they ended up winning 63-34. But fairly or unfairly, I think that the masses still look at Baylor and still want to see them tested. And I think that a trip this weekend to Stillwater to take on a top 10 team in the Cowboys, excuse me, on the road at night, it'll be a hostile environment. I think a lot of people nationally will either earn a lot of respect for Baylor, more respect probably up to this point, or they'll say they were a fraud, I knew it all along. So there's a lot at stake, I think, for Baylor. Because of who they're playing and where they're playing this weekend.
And all the attention goes to the offense, Herbie, but I said it after the Oklahoma game, and I know you've mentioned it as well. That Baylor defense, I don't think gets enough love because of how good the offense is or the numbers the offense puts up.
Yeah, I mean, only giving up 17 a game, which is in the top 10 in the country in scoring defense. Phil Bennett is their defensive coordinator. He was with Bill Snyder for a long time as a defensive coordinator when Kansas State had L. Roberson and Michael Bishop, going back to those years. He has an aggressive mentality. I think they really attack the line of scrimmage when it comes to things like penetrating and getting sacks and tackles for loss. I still can't wait to see them play a team that can try to throw the football. I think if there's a way to try to go after Baylor, I think it's through the air. Texas Tech last week had some success. Oklahoma State's an interesting team because when you think Oklahoma State, you think of Des Bryant, you think of Justin Blackman, you think of a team that can really throw it. This year they've been running it more than throwing it. So this will be I think a unique challenge for Baylor because I think Oklahoma State can throw, but I think their real strength is being able to run the football. But I think overall, nationally, the people who vote in the Harris poll and the coaches poll, they're really going to watch this game because it's a big stage to find out truly where this Baylor team is, and if they're deserving of this ranking. And I heard you guys when I came on, they are .001 behind Ohio State. You would think by beating a top 10 team, they'd have a pretty good chance of going by Ohio State this weekend. And by the way, we still have 2 or 3 more weeks to go. Ohio State plays Michigan State. Ohio State could end up going back over Baylor after they play Michigan State in the Big Ten title game.
So all the interesting things that swirl around that game, Baylor at Oklahoma State, again, that's where the guys at College Game Day will be, and Herbie and company will be there Saturday night, 8 Eastern on ABC. Another very interesting game this weekend, Texas A&M at LSU.